I understand Bob Cratchit. You know, he always gets overwhelmed, and he tries to hold things together no matter how crazy things get, and that is exactly what I do with the Muppets, so it'll work for me.
Hello and welcome to Entertainment Weekly's Around the Table. My name is Brett Goldstein. I'm an actor, a writer, a director, a plumber, and I love the Muppets. Sure, Citizen Kane, Vertigo, and The Godfather are good films, but I think we can all agree objectively that the greatest film of all time is The Muppet Christmas Carol. And it is my huge honour that I am joined today by the cast of The Muppet Christmas Carol to reminisce and talk about the 30th anniversary of that masterpiece.
Wow.
The Muppets.
Hi there, Brett. How you doing?
Hi,
Brett,
how are
good
you?
to see you.
Mr. Brett.
Good to see you.
I'm absolutely delighted to be with you. It's the 30th anniversary of this film. Do you have a favourite memory of the making of it?
Ooh, yeah, I've got one. You know, for me, the best memory is being together, you know. It was the first movie that we had made in quite a few years, and it gave us a chance to play and have fun. Yeah, and that's the best part of everything we do. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah. Definitely. But for me, it was how Sir Michael Caine let me borrow his Oscar.
Wow.
Yeah. And Mikey, I promise I'm going to give it back to you very soon.
Wow.
Maybe.
My favorite part was when Tiny Tim did not die. I like that read, Mr. Dickens.
Thank you very much, Robin. Well, let's see, my favorite part being Charles Dickens, a great author whose last name rhymes with chickens. Let's face it, I was perfect for the part.
Was that how they sold you on it, Gonzo?
Yeah, plus I got to go to London.
Do you guys have a favourite moment in the film?
Well, sure. I mean, in the film, the skating on the ice part.
Yes.
You know, that was a lot of fun, especially for a frog. You know, we haven't had the ice in the swamp since the pre-Cambrian era, so it was a real treat for me.
You're a very good skater.
Well, yeah.
Must be very old, too.
What?
You go back to the pre-Cambrian era?
No. Just saying that we have not had ice in the swamp since then. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, I don't know how that's relevant to you, but okay.
Well, it's old frog lore.
I don't understand.
I was beyond my knowledge.
How about Robin? What about you? Do you have a favorite moment from the film?
Oh, gee, there's so many. I liked the whole movie, and actually one of the most difficult parts for me was pretending that Uncle Kermit was my father. I kept calling him Uncle Kermit instead of Father Dad.
Right.
Uncle, yeah.
That's okay. You did a great job.
I think my favorite moment was letting loose on Scrooge. Yeah, and telling him what I thought of him. Everybody credits those three ghosts for changing his attitude, but I think it was moi yelling at him that really made him change.
Bob Cratchit, I've had my fill of this.
And I have had my fill of you, Mr. Scrooge.
Emily, and therefore, Bob Cratchit.
And therefore, you can leave this house at once.
And therefore, I'm about to raise your salary.
Oh, and I am about to raise you right off the pavement onto...
Well, my favorite part was flying across London with the ghost of Christmas past. I mean, you really haven't lived until you've hit a church steeple at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done that, and I feel like I've lived.
Which Muppet would you say is the biggest Scrooge?
Well, sometimes Statler and Waldorf, you know, who play Marley and Marley, they can be a lot.
Who do they play?
They play Marley and Marley.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah, but you know, they can be a lot like Scrooge. But the truth is, they're really good guys. Don't you guys think they're?
Well, they must be. They come to every one of our performances.
That's
Yeah,
right.
gee
That's
whiz,
right.
I always thought they were being punished for something.
No.
You know, as for the spirit of Christmas, though, I would have to say that Kermit captures that. I really do. I mean, yes, Kermit and I have our differences, but he's still the kindest, sweetest frog I know.
Well, I kind of feel like there's a butt coming.
No but.
Really?
Why but? No but.
No butt.
No but.
No butt.
Do you have
I
some?
mean,
nice,
he
thank you,
could
thank you.
stand to wear some clothes every now and then.
I knew it was coming. There you go.
One of the things I love about the film is it's genuinely pretty scary. Was there anything you held back on?
Well, you know, we were a little bit worried about the ghost of Christmas yet to come, you know.
Yes.
It's a very frightening character. I actually was up for that part.
Really?
Yeah. But when Michael Caine turned around and saw me, he couldn't stop giggling. So,
Yeah.
We changed it up a bit there. So.
Yeah, you're not very intimidating.
No, no.
No.
You're reassuring.
I just had to cover my eyes during that whole part. In fact, Mr. Brett, please let me know when you're done with this question.
Okay, I will.
It brings back too many scary. I'm going to hide
Yeah.
behind my cocoa.
Okay.
It is very scary.
Well, I think the scariest part of making the movie was at the table read when Miss Piggy found out she wasn't playing the lead.
Yeah, sure, I would have preferred being the lead actress, but I was willing to settle for a Best Supporting Actress award. Not that I got one.
No.
This isn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
No, it's not.
You can come out from behind the curtain
Yeah, I
now.
think so.
What's your favourite song in the film? Do you have a favourite?
I enjoy the overture by Mr. Paul Williams that opens with a mournful clarinet, but also thankful heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all great in my opinion, and it all comes down to our good friend Paul Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was the first time that we'd worked with him since the Muppet movie. And Paul he's always been able to take a special feeling and turn it into beautiful music, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ask me, Paul and Miles Goodman just made every one of those songs a new classic.
I agree.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one song, then I choose It Feels Like Christmas. Yes. I have always believed that every day should feel like Christmas. Joy, glad tidings, and especially...
Lots of presents.
That's right, Kermit.
That's
How
right.
did you know?
Well, I've known you a long time.
What about you, Gonzo? What's your favourite song?
I'm with Kermit. They're all great songs. I'm a little bit disappointed, though, that my big solo number, I'm Charles Dickens and You're Not, got cut from the final film.
You guys all live in Hollywood, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
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 You travel.
By coastal.
What was it like filming in snowy London?
Oh wow, we love London. Yeah, we shot the original Muppet Show there, so it's kind of always felt like a second home to us.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
For me, I love playing in the snow and sledding. We don't get to do much sledding in the swamp.
No.
You try to sled and you just kind of sink in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I adore London. Being there gives one a chance to catch up with the royal family,
No, wait, you saw the royal family while we were making the film?
Well, they were out of town while we were making the
right.
film. But,
Of course.
Right.
yeah.
Well, I just love London. I mean, where else can you eat food with names like Bubble and Squeak, Mucky Drippings, and Rumpty Thumps?
So I think we all agree we really love London.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
You're welcome back anytime. And that's coming from me and the Royals.
Thank you.
See, they know me.
Okay. All right.
They know me.
All right. No, you're right.
Listen, when I hang out with the Royals, pretty much all they talk about is Miss Piggy, and that's the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't.
How do you
There's
like them apples, huh?
There's your
I'm just
exclusive.
going to ignore you.
Oh boy.
I'm not talking to you.
And what about on set? Was it a good vibe while you were making it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we all love working together, and when you add a great actor like Michael Caine to the cast, well, I think it was magic, don't you?
Yeah, he was swell.
Yeah, swell.
Do any of you know why this film is such an enduring classic?
Because I'm in it.
Agreed.
Next question.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean there is that. I kind of think that it's such a perfect story, Brett. About redemption and being grateful for everything that life has given you.
Yeah.
Well, as Charles Dickens, let me just say thank you for the compliment.
You're welcome.
Right, guys. Can we talk serious stuff?
All right.
Of course.
This was the first film that the Muppets had made that was not an original story. What about A Christmas Carol made you think this is a good fit for the Muppets?
Well, we had always wanted to do a Christmas movie, right? And for a story, I mean, you can't do any better than Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Redemption and gratitude, and you mix that with the Muppet silliness, and you've got yourself a good fit. So
Yeah.
that's why we thought it was a good one, right?
To be honest, I really wanted to do It's a Wonderful Moi. But there was a lot of pushback, so...
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to jump off a bridge or anything, anyhow, so... It's just as well.
Well, I think it was a good fit because of two words, public domain. As Charles Dickens, I know. They didn't have to pay me a cent.
Right.
Kermit, this is the first Muppet movie where you weren't the lead. I think you're absolutely fabulous as Bob Cratchit.
Thanks.
Was that a difficult adjustment? Was there any pushback from you about the decision not to be the lead?
Oh no. I understand Bob Cratchit. He always gets overwhelmed, and he tries to hold things together no matter how crazy things get, and that is exactly what I do with the Muppets. So it'll work for me.
Miss Piggy,
Yes.
you play Bob's wife. You really disappear into the part. You're magnificent in it. I don't know how to put
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's an incredible performance.
Because usually that's not a good thing. That's not what I aim for.
It-
You know, and my talent shines through and kind of calls attention to moi.
Yeah, she wants to be as visible as possible at all times.
What I think is impressive is it's not that big a part or that glamorous a part, and I wondered if any of that was difficult.
Well, yes, of course I was concerned.
Yeah.
But Dickens here refused to change the story. So I just threw myself into the part. I just searched for the inner goodness of a strong, loving woman who perseveres despite her hardships and limited wardrobe.
Well, when I wrote it, I wasn't anticipating a pig.
Okay.
Are you anticipating a chicken?
Of
A
course.
penguin?
Of course.
Oh, a chicken. Okay.
Robin, if I could talk to you for a second.
Well, yes, please.
Yeah, you play Bob and Emily's son, Tiny Tim, and it's a heartbreaking performance, and
Thank you.
I can't hear the sound of coughing without crying.
Aw.
And I wondered how difficult it was to achieve that performance, whether there were versions you tried in rehearsal that you didn't use.
Well, I tried one interpretation of Tiny Tim where he was a WWE wrestler and wrestled Mr. Scrooge, and that got pretty quickly rejected. But
Wow.
as for the cough, well, growing up in a swamp, coughing is easy, especially when the horsefly goes down a wrong pipe. Excuse me.
Oh, Robin, please don't cough.
Sorry,
Take
Mr.
it.
Brett.
So let's talk about Michael Caine.
Oh, yeah.
One of the great performances of all time. He should have won an Oscar for that. What was it like working with him? Did you learn anything from him? Did he learn anything from you guys?
Well, what I remember about working with Michael was having a sore neck. He was very tall, and I always had to look up at him.
Yeah, well, you know, Michael was fantastic, Brett. He took the role very seriously, which is it's kind of hard to do when you're surrounded by singing bears and pigs and whatevers. And he seemed to like working with us from the very first day.
Oh, yeah, he even came back the second day.
That's
How you know he's a great actor.
So tell me how the music came about. Was Paul Williams left to his own devices, or did any of you help?
Paul was, he read the original story and the script, and in fact, he may be the only one who ever did read the script.
It was a script?
Anyway, like I said, Paul has got an incredibly amazing ability to take feelings and take a moment and emotion and turn it into the perfect song. And all we had to do is sing, right?
And try to stay in tune.
Yeah.
Kermit, do you still count the number of sleeps till Christmas?
Oh, of course. I mean, doesn't everybody?
Boy, I sure do.
For moi, every day is Christmas.
Yeah, she's very big on getting presents. Brett, I just hope you brought some.
Oh, did you bring me a present?
I did, and it's in the car. And when I leave, I'll get it
good.
and drive
I
away.
can't wait.
Next question. Brett. What's the next?
Thank you, Kermit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Robin and Kermit, the Christmas scat that you do, I could listen to an entire album of that. How do you feel about it?
It was great fun. You know, the whole thing was improvised,
Yeah.
but it was based in part on that old amphibian holiday folk song, Froggy Winter Scat Singing.
Yeah. We all learned it as tadpoles, and I'm pretty sure that's available on Splashify.
Can we get a snippet?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Froggy went a scatting, he did ride ribbit. That's good enough. That's good. You want to keep going? I mean, it's the same words over and over.
I don't want you to
it's
ever
very
stop.
repetitive, but it's
It's a folk song.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Robin, Bless Us All is such an emotional song. I can't hear it without crying. How do you get through it?
Aw. Oh, gee, I was so nervous. I just wanted to get it right, but gee whiz, if you need to have a good cry, here you can borrow my hanky.
Oh,
Here
thank
you
you
go.
very much.
Okay, here we go. Bless us
Oh,
all.
boy.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
We're trying to do an
No.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Mr. Brett.
It's all right. You have a real power.
Does feel good though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Gonzo,
Yes.
you are famously a stunt artist. and you put your body through a lot in this film, falling out of windows, smashing into churches, all sorts of things. But actually, Rizzo is put through a lot worse. What was the biggest injury you sustained on set, and what was the hardest stunt to film?
You know, as an actor, I use the Stanislavski method. He always told us, if it doesn't hurt, it's not acting. And if it does hurt, you don't have to act.
Oh, wait a second, Gonzo. You're saying that you learned that from Stanislavski?
Yep, good old Crash Stanislavski.
Different Stanislavski.
Different
Okay, got it.
Stanislavski,
I'm sorry, Brett. Next question.
Can we talk about the song When Love Is Gone? Sometimes it was cut, sometimes it was back in. What do you guys think? Is that song canon?
Well, if I had any idea it was canon, I would have made him keep it in the movie.
Oh, I'd like to see that movie.
I still say it would have been better if I sang it.
You say that about every song. And Gonzo, it's a different kind of canon.
Oh, not the boom boom?
No, not the boom boom.
Okay.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You've done Muppet Christmas Carol, you've done Muppet Treasure Island, you've done Muppet Wizard of Oz. Are there any other classics you would like to adapt? And can I please pitch that we make Muppets Pride and Prejudice?
Ooh, yes! Pride and Prejudice! I'd love to do that! Brett, you've got pull in this town. Can you get Pride and Prejudice and Piggy greenlit?
I think you and me together, I play Darcy, you play
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that would be perfect!
I mean, let's see how much pull you and me together as a package has in this town. And I think we're going to be very surprised.
Well, I think you've got pull, but Piggy has push.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just technique. It's all it
Yeah.
modus operandi.
I have lots of technique.
I hope you don't think this is weird, but this film is my Christmas tradition. I watch it every Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
find something new in it every time.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite holiday tradition?
Yeah, well, getting together with friends.
Falling down the chimney.
Opening my presents!
Oh,
I guess we have the same tradition.
Same tradition.
Interesting. So the message of the story is to keep the generous spirit of Christmas in your heart all year round. What are the ways you try to do that or would encourage others to do?
Well, I would encourage people to spread the spirit with gratitude. Be thankful every day for your family and friends, whether they are frogs or pigs or bears or humans. And if we appreciate all of that, everything that we've got, it will be a much happier world.
Oh, you took my answer, Uncle Kermit.
Well, I think it's kind of a universal answer. I think,
It's a good one.
I think you can keep Christmas in your heart all year round, and it's easy, especially if you never take down your decorations.
That's true. That is true.
Well, I would say love yourself and appreciate the weirdness in others.
One quick question. What is the best line in cinema history? And is it no cheeses for us Mises?
No, it's every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
That's pretty good there. I've got... look at you, kid. That's pretty good, right? It's my Bogart.
What's that?
That's Humphrey Bogart.
Oh.
Those are great,
Yeah,
but
that was good.
my favorite is you're going to need a bigger boat.
Or how about, all right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Muppet Sunset Boulevard?
Ooh, I like it. We'll pitch that one the same time we pitch Pride and Prejudice. Yeah.
What a double bill.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. You going to produce?
Oh, sure. If you'll have me.
100%.
All right, well, let's do it.
Okay.
I think the package is getting better and better.
It really is.
Yeah.
Would you and your family care to join us for a little turkey dinner on this fine Christmas day? Merry Christmas.
That is all the time we have for today. I want to thank the Muppets for making my dream come true. You can watch Muppet Christmas Carol on Disney+, complete with When Love Is Gone. My name's Brett Goldstein, and this has been EW's Round the Table. Have a wonderful holiday. And lastly, Robin?
God bless us, everyone.
Aw, we're so nice, Robin.
Thank
You
you.
know what would also be nice, Uncle Kermit?
What's that?
Bless us all.
Oh, no.
Who gathered here,
Oh,
the
no.
loving family
Oh,
I
boy.
hold dear.
Oh.
No place on earth compares with home, and every path will bring me back from where I roam. Come on, Brett, sing out.
Bless us all, and as we live, We always comfort and forgive. We have so much that we can share with those in need we see around us everywhere.
Bless us all.
Bless us all.
Gather here.
Gather here. Well done, well done.
All right. How long are you here, Brent?
Till Thursday.
Doing a lot of stuff?
This is what I'm here for.
This is it? But you're just going to hang out for a couple of days?
I'll probably do a couple of meetings, Kermit, you know.
Well, yeah. When you're in Los Angeles, that's what you got to do.
Some meetings. So you got to have some coffee with people, haven't you?
Yeah.
People want lunch. You got to have a lot of lunches.
Yeah, let's do lunch.
I bet you've had a lot of lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have lunch here. They do lunch.
They do lunch.
Also, when you walk into a restaurant, everybody looks at you. Every time, doesn't matter who you are, they all turn around and stare.
Yeah, but that's because you're famous, Robin. And they're fans.
And you're a frog walking into a restaurant.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
And they don't do that in New York.
No.
You walk in, they don't care.
Well, they
But out
pretend
here-
not to. That's the difference. In New York, they see you and they go, oh,
That's
pretend
right.
not to.
They
go,
see
I'll be
like,
cool,
this
I'll
guy.
be cool.
Yeah.
But then when you leave, they'll go, did you see Robin?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, I can't believe Robin.